Hi, everyone. Welcome to the bridge call tonight. How's everybody doing? We're just going to repeat everything we just said.
Yeah. Good to see all of you here tonight.
Yes.
Awesome.
We're all pulling up a glass of wine and coffee and your water.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. And pull up a chair.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Come on in, have a seat, relax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're going to do a few things tonight, and actually we're going to go according to how Spirit's going to guide me also. But hello. So one of the main things I wanted to talk about is being really conscious of when you're in a frustrated state, or when shit's not going your way, or life did not produce what it wanted to produce, or whatever. Like when you get frustrated, angry, overwhelmed, or you're like up against stuff, is to be extremely conscious of the conversation you're having about it.
Right.
Because
the words.
We could have some reactions, and we could have some opinions and judgments about it. And they also lock it in even more. So the idea of being a evolved person is knowing that you're in it at the time when it's hitting the fan. Notice it. It's like, okay. This is what I always do. Just like put your hands up, pretend somebody's got a gun to your back and saying, put your hands up. Caught your hands in the cookie jar. Step back and surrender. And I always add that there's a blessing in this somewhere, and how this is working out.
Yes, there is.
So that's what we wanted to just mention and talk about, because we can't take all of this stuff with us into higher realms, right? So there's a lot of things that we're saying and thinking, because in order for us to say what we say about everything, it started with a thought. So it's a matter of catching the thoughts prior to
opening your mouth,
spewing it out.
Yeah.
So anyways, because to be in a frustrated state, or overwhelmed, or freaked out, or angry, or, victim, and how come this is happening to me, and blah, 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 there requires you being in a certain state. And Danny and I were speaking about this earlier. We are very powerful beings. Okay. And when we are like in that frustrated, angry state, we're basically saying, I am a chicken right now, pecking at the ground. I'm totally not being my eagle self. I'm not flying high and soaring with other eagles. Yeah. I'm going to hang down here and peck at the ground with the other chickens.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be a little out of place when you're this massive eagle hanging out with these little chickens pecking at the ground. Yeah. And they're all going to be looking at you going, dude, what are you doing here? So basically, it's a matter of really recognizing and constantly reminding ourselves that we are powerful beings, and we are creating our world constantly. And another thing I wanted to say, because I am on a mastermind class every day at 9 a.m. So the topic today was, when you realize you are the creator, you can never fail being you. Now, who is the you? Right? So we have, and that's what being on being on a meditation today was staying very present to who we are versus our mind.
Right.
So how can you fail in being yourself when you trust in the source and the force that created you? So we walk around like we have two selves. Like, oh, we have this powerful self, and then we have this crazy self.
3D.
We're only one self. We're only one self.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a matter of really being conscious of that. Who is that self, that powerful being? And another thing that I am bringing to the table tonight is the fact that we need to step into and start walking the walk and talking the talk of that powerful person that we are, and really catching ourselves.
Certainly do.
So with that, I want to set the stage because I want to like have everybody be present to, you know, all the things that the conversations and thought patterns that we have about when we get frustrated, irritated, pissed off, you know, when we're in a lower vibrational state, we have few choice words. We have a lot of thinking about stuff.
That's right. We bring our vibration down.
Yeah.
Really do.
Yeah, and it's really important that, especially now that when it's so much easier to manifest and create now, and things are moving so much faster. You can move it faster if you want. If you want to slow down time, you can. Like, that's what's going on right now.
We have the ability.
So with that, let's create a safe space.
Can I add something to this?
Yeah.
What we talked about earlier. I mean, we've all learned this long ago, and maybe we forgot. Breath is so important. Taking long, deep breaths, it's almost impossible to feel stressed. It's an amazing stress reliever. Just take a few deep breaths is amazing for calming you down. You know, if you get in that situation and there's someone confronting you, you know, I know it's hard to think about it, but, you know, okay, I'm not going to let this person get to me. I'm going to stay in my vibration. I'm going to stay authentic. It's so important to have those really deep breaths. It really does ground us, and it really does calm us right down. Our whole nervous system calms right down with long, deep breaths. I just wanted to mention that.
Yes, because breath is who you are. Without breath, there is no you. And also breath connects you to the rhythm of the universe.
Certainly does.
So there's a rhythm, like a rocking rhythm, in and out. And when you get right into your meditations, you can literally feel yourself swaying. You're like, it is going in and out. You're like, wow. And that's when you know you're out of form and you're now floating in the rhythmic, in the universal rhythmic of the vibration. So cool. You ready to get started with the creating of the safe space and bringing in I want to call it a fire circle. Because we're all here with our wines and our camping chairs, and the stars are out.
Some of us are.
I'm like in Africa on the safari with the beautiful sky. Is like, you know, you've never seen a sky till you've seen that one. It's like the Milky Way, and just
stunning, eh?
It's stunning.
Oh, I haven't done that.
So yeah, so everybody here, does anybody need to say anything before we get started? We're just going to create a safe space and bring in all the
beings of light.
The beings of light, and you know, lock in the circle, and so that way we can really open up and release and let go and lock and load.
There you go.
Where I'm getting this stuff from.
Go, girl.
All right.
So
let's all sit back. I don't know why I can't get just the two of us on the thing. So let's all sit back and relax, and we're going to take those very powerful breaths. And
we want the circle first.
Yeah, we're going to create a powerful circle where we can create our Merkabas, our vortexes, and our energy fields. So everybody have a seat, back, relax, and close your eyes. Did you want to start us off with that, Dave?
I will. There's some other beings here with us today. I'm going to mention their. So we call on Father, Mother, Creator, God. We call on the heavens at this time, the entire angelic realm, the ascended masters, archangels, to be here and be present with us at this time, to bring your energies of love and light at this time, assist us in being fully grounded to the Mother or Earth. We also ask that you surround us in protection and surround us in this ball of white light, that we may have full connection to source energies, source messages, source healing. We also thank all our ancestors that are here today. They've come around us at this time. All our ancestors and family members are here today. They've showed right up at this moment. We thank you for being here with us today and witnessing this and assisting us in being grounded and protected and connected. We thank you for this very much.
Thank you. Awesome. So now that we're in a more relaxed state, so I think we're just going to go straight into the meditative state. So we're going to continue taking some deep breaths, and we're going to take 5 conscious deep breaths. And to stay focused on your breath so your mind doesn't hijack you, is you can literally count your breaths on your fingers. Stay focused on taking in your breaths. And you can also place your attention on your root chakra, which is at the tailbone end of your core. If you place your attention on your tailbone and start taking in deep breaths, conscious deep breaths, while placing your attention on your tailbone. So why don't we do that now? So we're going to place the attention on the tailbone, and we're going to take in 5 deep breaths. And on the 5th breath, we're going to inhale and hold it for 5 seconds. And when you release, you're going to drop it down into the root chakra. Now your next 5 breaths, you're going to place your attention on the sacral, which is just above the root, below your belly button. So you're going to place your attention on your sacral energy center. We're going to take 5 conscious breaths there. And as you exhale, I want you to drop the energy from the sacral down into the root. And then when you take a breath, you're taking it up from the root into the sacral. And drop it back down into the root. And if your mind wants to jump in there and start thinking about stuff, just come back to your breath. Keep coming back to your breath. because you are not your mind. And on the 5th inhale, we're going to inhale and hold it for 5 seconds. And when you're finished, ready to exhale, you're going to drop it right down into the root. And then on your next inhale, if you're ready to move up into the next energy center into the solar plex, I'm going to inhale from the root up into the solar plex at the belly button area. And you're going to exhale back down into the root. Let it drop right down into your root chakra. Your next inhale from the root up into the solar plex. And you don't need to think about it. Just being with the energy moving up from the root up into the solar plex, and then just letting it drop right down. I'm going to take 5 breaths that way. And if your mind wants to jump in, just get back to your breath. And when you have finished 5 conscious breaths, we're going to move up into the heart chakra. So we're going to start from the root, move it up into the heart chakra. And then when you exhale, you're going to drop the breath right back down into the root. And then taking another inhale from the root up into the heart chakra. And you're going to do that 5 times, consciously thinking, consciously being with breath. Inhaling up into the heart, exhaling back down into the root. And if you're needing to yawn or move, that's perfectly fine. And if your mind is jumping in, just get back to the breath of it going back down into the root, taking the next inhale and going up into the heart chakra. And when you've taken 5 conscious breaths, on your 5th breath, hold it and count to 5 seconds. And when you drop it down into the root, the next inhale, we're going up into the throat energy center. So we're going to move it up from the root, up into the throat. 5 conscious breaths. And when you exhale, you're going to drop it back down into the root. Just feel it just drop right down. And every time you inhale from the root, just imagine the energy from the root going all the way up into the throat chakra. And when you exhale, just drop it back down, all the way down to the root. And take in 5 conscious breaths. And if your mind wants to jump in, just get back to your breath. Just let go of the thinking. You are not the mind, you are your breath. And when you get to your 5th inhale, up into the throat chakra. Going to hold it for 5 seconds. And when you release it back down into the root, let it fall all the way back into the root. And now we're going to inhale from the root all the way up into the third eye. Just bringing the energy all the way up. And we're going to do 5 conscious breaths. And when you exhale, just drop it right down back into the root. Inhaling up into the third eye energy center. And as we're doing this, we also want to connect to the correct frequency, the correct information. And as we take in 5 conscious breaths up into the third eye, we're also shifting our operating system, upgrading our operating system, moving energy through our body into areas that are feeling stagnant or stuck. And every time you exhale, you drop it back down, all the way down to the root. And every time you inhale, you bring it all the way back up to the third eye. And if your mind wants to get in there, just be focused on your breath, which is who you really are. You are not your mind. You are more powerful than your mind. I'm going to ask the beings to help everybody in this group to quiet the mind, to slow the mind down, to quiet the mind, to relax the mind. As we continue to take in a breath from our root chakra, moving all the way up into our third eye. And exhaling it all the way back down into the root. And on your 5th inhale, inhaling it all the way up to the third eye, and you're going to hold it for 5 seconds. And when you're ready, drop it down into the root, all the way down, like a little elevator shaft inside your system. Now the next breath you're going to take from the root chakra all the way up to the crown. And we're going to start moving and aligning and straightening and balancing out the hemispheres, the left and right hemisphere, pineal gland. We're going to start expanding and using our own powerful breath with our own intention and consciousness to do this for ourselves. So as we inhale up into the crown, and then as we exhale back down, all the way down to the root chakra. So we're going to be conscious of this breath, moving up from the root, all the way up to the crown. And if your mind wants to get in there, just let it relax, get back to your breath. So you've got some very powerful healing going on right now. And just notice that you are not your mind. And allow the breath to go back down into the root. And we're going to do that 5 times. starting from the root all the way back up. We're going to increase the vibration, increase the frequency. To the frequency of joy, love, and happiness. As we keep breathing in, up through the root, up into the crown. And letting the breath just drop back down, all the way down to the root. And just notice what your mind is saying or doing, and just relax and just stay present with your breath. Your mind doesn't want you doing this. So just stay focused on your powerful breath. You as a healer, you as a connector, you connected to the whole correct information, the correct frequency, the universe, your higher self, all your beings of the light is who you really are. So continue taking the 5 conscious breaths from the root up into the crown chakra, top of the head. And allowing that breath, that energy, that force, that source light to balance out the hemispheres, the pineal, hypothalamus, clearing out the eyes, the ears. And when you come to your 5th breath, taking all the way up from your root, all the way up to the crown, and on your 5th breath, you're going to hold it for 5 seconds. And when you're ready to let it go, you drop it right back down into the root. So there's a lot of beings here with us today. And so we're going to also ask that we connect with them and ask if there's anything that needs to be healed, transformed, transcended, released. Lighten the load. That's what they're saying. I'm going to lighten your load. So all thought patterns, belief systems, just the looping feeling of thinking, you can just hand it over and they will release that from you so that you can step into your more powerful, centered, focused, intuitive self. Where this is where you trust yourself and your guides, and how you co-create. And you're always checking in with your guides. So increasing the vibration of gratitude, appreciation, blessings. increasing the vibration to joy. Ease and flow. Step into the fact that you already know who you are. It's just a matter of slowing down and being present and connecting. Okay. So while we have that activity going on, because there's a lot of activity happening right now, whenever you're ready, you can become present. You can open your eyes, you can come back, or you can stay in the state that you're in. But whatever you do, just do it real slow. There's nowhere to get, there's no hurry, there's no pressure. It's just all a mind construct. And everybody feeling okay. Some people pass out. They're gone for the night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's just give you a chance to let go of the monkey mind and the crazy talk, and just get present.
Mm-hmm.
I did this earlier, and I was surprised the emotions that came up, because all the friends that have passed away in the last year and a half, they all showed up, and I just got really emotional. I just, that was able to come up and be with the fact that, wow, the bit of grieving that I wasn't present to.
Good. Releasing.
Yeah, because so busy in the mind, right? We just get so distracted. So how's everybody doing? Y'all back?
We can hope. It's pretty quiet out there. Do we have
all right, that's fine. You can all just stay where you are. It's all good.
Oh, Helen made it tonight.
Yeah. Helen is in the house.
Lisa's here. Nice to see you, everybody.
So
Mhm.
how's everybody feeling? Did anybody get any, is everybody just feeling super relaxed, or did anything come to mind that you want to share that you noticed?
Pretty quiet. Can I share? The ancestors were definitely here. All the ancestors were here. And they were surrounding me, and some were native, some were, white, and some were all different races. And they had their hands all over my arms, on my shoulders, on my back. And they said, "We have you. We have you. We're here for you."
Beautiful.
It was very comforting to know, and I still see them. They're still here right around me. We think so much we're alone. We are not. We can only see them and feel them. They're all here assisting us. Our ancestors are here big time. Because this is not just this time period. The whole past lives, future lives are all coming together, right? So that's what I experienced. Very comforting.
Beautiful.
Very comforting.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna give the Franco gang a name, like, the Big Five or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because in Africa, the Big Five were the elephant, the giraffe, the rhino, the lions, and I don't know who the other one was. And then, so here the Big Five is Pauline, Franco, Scott, Peter, and Joanne.
Okay.
That had passed this year and a half.
Right.
Yeah, and I also had the Elohims come in.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were also doing some clearing around the karmic energy.
Very good.
Yeah, because the karmic program left a long time ago, but we still can be in the same pattern of oh my God, I must have been a bad person. That's why life is just lifing on me right now.
It's a treadmill. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's not true. It's just a looping pattern that you're in that you can walk away from anytime.
Anytime. We're breaking all the karmic debt. Very much so. On all levels.
Yeah, so this whole idea is to, when you get into a high expectations that never got met, or, any frustrating or angry or whatever, it's just getting present too. It's not who you are. It's just an old pattern playing out from the past.
Yeah, I have to agree. Let them go.
Yeah, just a matter of letting them go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we are where we are. We got here. And we got here on all kinds of crazy stuff. Some good, some bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we might be thinking, oh, my life, it's not working out, or this and that. You know what? It's a matter of forgiving yourself for all the things that didn't happen, for all the things that did happen that didn't work out.
Yeah.
And just being really kind to yourself and generous with yourself. It's just the way it went.
Yeah.
Like Franco used to call it, we like to take the colorful route versus the direct.
Okay. Interesting.
Why go direct when we can take the colorful route?
And all its drama.
And pick up some hitchhikers along the way. And
yeah. That's cute.
Change a few tires, get lost, lose the connection to the... Anyways, It's fine. Everything's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things where, I was trying to get the pedal off my bike to put it in the box so I could ship it, so I can put it on the cargo, but I couldn't get the pedal off. And they were like, I was working so hard to try and get this thing off, and it wasn't coming off. And I thought, oh my God, like these people are going to be here tomorrow to help me with luggage and the bike
Yeah.
and and I could not get the thing in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And because if I put it in, the pedals would be like sticking out of the box. So after a while, I was just like walked away from them. It's like, Lucie, there's a blessing somewhere in this. Like,
Yeah.
this bike is not going in the box tonight, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
going on cargo tomorrow.
Um,
There is a blessing in this somewhere. Just back away.
okay.
So over time, we got the other luggage to cargo. The bike didn't make it, but then I end up meeting another guy just down the street from me who was like raced. He used to race in bicycles. He knew bikes inside and out. And I got to meet him, but there was things that I needed with my bike for the time period that I was there. So it was a blessing that I still had my bike. He was able to take the pedal off like 2 seconds. And I'm like, do.
Yeah, thank you, universe.
Yeah, just unscrew the pedals, put it all in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of paying $150 extra for the bike to go onto cargo,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it cost me half the price to just put it on the plane. You know what? Like, chill. It's like there's blessings in everything. So
sometimes we just have to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Just get out of the way. Right?
So I really want you to really get that, because it's like it's moving the way it's moving because that's the way it's moving. You know, and every time we're trying to push the rope or force something. So
yeah,
just relax.
Yeah. Breathe.
Because there's going to be a few things along the way that you're going to miss. Look at my girlfriend the other day. She got hit by a pickup truck on her bicycle and she went flying.
Wow.
And her tailbone went out.
Wow.
And now so she had to go to the chiro and get her tailbone put back in. So she's all bruised up and stuff. But, you know, what's it all about? She's been riding on that road for 20 years and never had an accident.
Wow.
So
she'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine, but she has to let the tailbone settle into place and strengthen, because if she does any jerking movements, it could pop back out again. So she has to.
Maybe that was the universe coming to her and saying, you need to quiet down and stop moving around.
Right?
We have work for you.
Yeah. So it'll probably get her to do the other things that she's been avoiding, putting off, that require her to sit still.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Everything happens for us.
It's for us, from us, to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't fail being yourself when you trust in the source and the force that created you. So the more you get connected, the more you trust the source, the more you take on the fact that you are co-creating everything, your reality. There's no way you can fail as a human being. There's no way you can fail being you. Because you are here for a reason. You were created, you co-created, you agreed to it, your mission, your purpose. It's all co-created and agreed upon. You just got to be yourself.
Your authentic self.
Like, why does it seem to be a tough job, but at the same time, wouldn't that be like the easiest way? But why is it so like, why is this a tough job? Yeah. So just let go of everything that's not you. All right. So I'm feeling pretty pumped and excited. Because this is about my third meditation I've done today. So I'm about Pretty serene.
Boy, you're relaxed.
I'm being me. So, Danny, would you like to bring on some other information about the collective and who we are as powerful human race? And who would you like to bring in?
Well, it's still here. The ancestors are all here. And it goes far back as Lemuria. And some of the Atlanteans are here. And they have so much to share. I don't know how,
Okay.
which one's going to talk first. I am not sure. Are you going to speak as one voice? Well, they're going to take turns. Okay, I understand. So what was your question there, our true authentic self? You were asking,
you know, who are we really as our powerful selves? Like, what does that really mean?
Our powerful selves, what does that really mean? Okay. Okay, let's go in. Let's see. We are here as a collective, as a group. We speak as one, we will speak as many. We have come here on this planet for eons. Many of us have been here hundreds of thousands of years ago. We understand that you have an issue, so to speak, of what time is and how past, present, and future is different, which it is not. With your vibration, with your physical form here, time is how you move forward. You were born and you die, and that time has expanded through that time period for many decades. It is not like that. We wish to share a little bit about that. For we exist at the same time as you do, and so do your future selves exist all at the same time. And you can call on any of us at any time. I know it's hard for you to fathom that there is future and there is past yourselves that are existing all at the same time. We understand that that is a difficult concept for you to comprehend. When you elevate yourself, your higher consciousness, and you can come to that understanding later, it may happen in many decades from now, but you will understand that transition of all the different times, especially when you ascend into your fifth dimensional bodies. You will fully understand. So we're here as if we are actually here with you right now. Even though we lived tens of thousands of years ago, we are actually present with you here right now. And Danny is channeling us at this very moment. He is not tapping from the past. As we wish to share with you some knowledge, some information about yourselves, your true authentic selves. For it's difficult in a physical form to really know and see who you are at times. You are a piece of the Creator. You are a beacon of light. You are a ball of amazing, beautiful light energy and presence and consciousness in one, fully embossed into this physical form that for you is very dense, for you is low vibration in many ways. For it is fragile, for it needs sleep, it needs to eat. This body is in many ways fragile. So in many of you, it's very difficult to imagine yourselves as being very powerful beings. For each and every one of you on this earth plane are very powerful beings. We see your light, we see your energy, we see your consciousness, we see the energy of your heart. You are as powerful can be. And you have come here to assist the planet in your physical form as you incarnated here at this time, this so-called time, to help the planet ascend and raise its vibration. And you are not alone, for we are all here with you at the very same time. As Danny felt us here in that meditation, we had our hands on him. We are here with you. We are assisting you. We are sending you our love. We are sending you our messages. As mediums can contact the past lives and bring in messages forward, we are speaking to you in your dream time and sometimes in your waking time. You do not see us, and most of you do not feel us, for we are all here, of all races, of all abilities, of all timelines. I know it's hard to understand when you're in this physical form that everything can exist all at the same time. But we wish to share with you your light, your essence, your purity that is of the highest. You may not see it, you may not feel it. You are that divinity. You are that beacon of light of the creator of all the cosmos here on this planet. And you hold this light to share with others. You hold this knowledge to share with others. And you hold this consciousness, this higher state of consciousness, for you are evolving into another state, into another form. And the light worker is here to assist all that are here. You carry a very bright light, for in many lives you have shown that your dedication to source, to love, to light, to healing, and you've proven yourselves, and you hold a very high vibration. So as you come to this planet to incarnate, you're here to assist the others, because the light is needed on this planet at this time, this vibration, this source energy that resides within you. You are so connected that you just don't feel it. It's hard for you to fathom who you really are, having such a dense form in this physical form. We wish to share with you your vibration. We wish to share with you that frequency that you hold is very great, is very high, and is connected to source. Know that you are a powerful being, that you can manifest many things in your life. If you get out of the way, if your physical mind is limiting, very limiting, if you can break through that barrier and know that you are limitless, you are incredibly limitless. There is no limit to who and what you can do. You are that powerful. This is your power. This is your light. Let go of limitations. We understand it's difficult on this earth plane to think like that and to act like that you are totally limitless. To put out the vibration and the intention of what you truly want in your life, or for the planet, or for your friends and family. We suggest to you to, in meditation at times, to imagine you can manifest and create anything that you want, to open up your mind to that possibility that you are a creator, a complete creator. We ask that you practice this and know that you are limitless and that you can help the planet in many ways with your intentions, with your prayers, with the energy of your limitless power, that you can send peace across the land. You can send unity across the land with your limitless source energy. For is not God limitless? You are also limitless, as we are. We wish to share this message with you at this time, to believe that you are limitless, believe that you can create your future, your surroundings, and you can assist the planet in healing and moving forward with your limitless power, your limitless intention. Send your intention out to the planet for what you really want on this planet. And we know you want peace. You know you want harmony. You know you want unity on the planet. For that is your destiny. And as a collective, you are creating that. You may not see it, but you are creating it. You're well on your way on creating all those things, for you are limitless, and it is your time on this earth plane. It is your time to ascend to that vibration of your limitlessness. For this is who you are. You are children of God, and you are powerful beyond measure. Powerful. This is the message we wish to share with you, as we are limitlessly around you, assisting you and helping you and holding space for you as you raise yourself up to your limitless self. This is what we're here for you. You may not see us, you may not feel us, but we're here by the millions in this timeline, assisting you and helping you grow. But we wish to assist you on your journey as we all climb up to that higher vibration of being limitless and being truly connected to the source energy. For you are little gods. We are all little gods. We are that powerful. Know this to be true. Work on this ability and put it in your intention that I can do whatever I want. I can create wonderful things in my life and other people's lives on this planet by setting out that energy of my limitless energy. We wish to leave this message with you today with great love, and understand that your heart energy, that love energy, is your power source. That is your engine, so to speak, of who you are in your creation, is to live in your heart and have that beautiful love for yourself and creation and all living things. That heart energy, that pure love, is the engine, your limitless power. We wish to leave this with you today. As we are all here, we send you so much light. We send you so much love, for we are here and assisting you in all ways. Thank you for letting us come through at this time, for we are here for you at this time. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for that. We are forever grateful for your message today. Does that help answer the question?
Thank you very much. Yeah. You know, I think the takeaway is, the limitless. And what is it that you really want to create, and then also create it with people that are in the same flow. Create it where...
as numbers, yes, we can be very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Very powerful.
Create it in areas that are conducive to the creation.
Mm-hmm. That help the planet.
Yeah, not make it more difficult for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was
Lovely
a good message.
Energy. There was thousands of them around me. I could just see them all. Different color schemes, different timelines that they came from. That was really interesting.
You had a full house.
Yeah, I don't think I've done that before. They really came in strong in your meditation. They were there, boy. They were, we wish to talk. We wish to speak. So, boy, there's so much. It's like, they're like angels to me. They're so supportive. They're really assisting us in all ways. It's amazing. Really nice to see. Does anybody have any comments?
Yes. Does anybody want to say anything? Ask away. Mm-hmm. Share what you're getting. Anything getting sorted out.
Mm-hmm.
Also want to say too, a cool thing to do is sit with pen and paper and get present, connect for a few minutes, breathe. And then ask your higher version of yourself or your guides or whoever questions and allow it to come through the pen to paper.
It's a very good way to start channeling.
Yeah, so I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. It's been interesting what has been flowing through.
It is. I mean, the energies are moving so fast on the planet, boy, we're really moving forward here. It's a very interesting time. Very interesting time.
So June is the month where we're actually getting clear on knowing who we are and working with the energies around that. July, I heard that there was going to be another big energy shift. New things are going to produce themselves that could create another shift. Like, wow, didn't see that coming. And there's a couple of new moons. The summer solstice is coming up.
Exactly.
There's it ain't stopping anytime soon.
Actually, it's a week today, the solstice, isn't it? The 21st or the 20th?
21st?
21st, a week today.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we got some stuff. So next week we'll be on the summer solstice. I think there's a full moon or a new moon or something also in between there. And then I was hearing one woman, Pamela, she's channels and many things. And she says the next wave of, you know how people are waking up in certain amounts of pockets are waking up at a certain amount of time. Well, there's going to be a huge wave of that in November.
Excellent.
Yeah. Where there's going to be a lot of awakeness, a lot of beings. And I think she says it was going to be like one of the last huge waves. And then it'll just
take right off.
Yeah. It will be like really exciting. Moving.
That'd be a very exciting time. Creating this year.
Creating 2024. Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff heading our way. The climate and all that and what's going on the planet with the hard fires and
lots of things.
That's going to carry on doing that. So don't buy into, don't get all freaked out. That's just going to keep going. And I heard that's going to keep going for another few years. So yeah, it's going to look really rough.
A lot of earth changes.
A lot of earth changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. It's just all part of what's needing to happen.
Very much so.
So that was an awesome channeling.
Thank
you. It's really getting to know who you really are as a powerful being, and everything else that is stressful or frustrating or whatever.
Rise above it. Right. And laugh. Say this just like we mentioned many times. It's like a movie playing.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the movie.
It's like, don't worry if you can't get the pedals off. Like it's because it's not supposed to go in the box yet. Like just back away from the box.
That's right. Stand back. Let it happen organically. That's right.
Well, so do you want to add anything else?
No, that was a wonderful message. Knowing that they're all here for us. They really are, by the millions. We are so supported at this time. So supported, let alone the angelic realm, let alone our star families. We have so much help and support. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable to imagine. They're all here for us. They're all rooting for us. They're like the cheerleaders. You know, you can do it. You can do it, right? I get that joy that they have in us, watching us and assisting us.
And has anybody been noticing their dreams lately and what's happening in their dreams? Like, is it getting like wild?
Mine have been for a while, long
Good.
time. They don't seem to make much sense, but the odd one does. Yeah, they don't really seem to make sense. Maybe we're purging all the old stuff and we just need to declutter,
Yeah,
if you want to call it that.
totally. Purge.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Dreams are so vivid. They're so real.
Yeah, I've been having some fun with my dreams.
Excuse me a second.
Out.
Oh, okay, I'll help you later.
No, I will put it in the room in the corner. And
Okay.
not anymore.
Okay, I'll talk to you later about it. Okay. Sorry, guys. So Lucie and I were talking about doing a very beautiful prayer that's very powerful, called the Ho'oponopono, that I learned is really powerful, a certain way to do it. If you all want to join me on this, that everyone could hold an intention of what they want the prayer to do for them in their lives, whether it's for themselves or the family members, or even the planet that you might want to hold as that intention. So is anybody familiar with the Ho'oponopono?
Yep.
I am.
Some are. Okay, so we're going to say it, the whole 4 lines, minimum 15 times. Okay, and you're free to join me or say it silently, it doesn't matter. But set your intention. What would you really want in your life, or for your family, or for the planet? What is your prayer? What would you want the prayer to do? And as a group, and as saying this together, it's a powerful energy we're creating right here. Powerful energy creating. So I'll give you a minute or so to come up with an idea or an intention of what you would like your prayer to do for you or your life. I have to think of one for myself. Okay, I have my intention.
Woof.
Jeez.
You think it's just going to be a little yawn, and next thing you know, like, wow.
Like what is coming out? Like the lion.
Yeah.
Does everyone have their intention of what they want the prayer to do?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
A peace, harmony, and unity in my hometown, and also the end of the war.
Excellent.
The end of the war. Yeah, let's end that war.
Excellent. Yeah, definitely peace on this planet is a huge one. So if we're ready,
let's do it.
This goes in stages. And for those that you aren't familiar, the 4 phrase lines are: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And we're going to say those groups 4 times, but I'm going to lead us up to that at this time. So we wish to call on all the ancestors of the Hawaiian Islands to be here with us at this time to assist in your sacred prayer of the Ho'oponopono. Please be with us, assist us. We wish your energy, we wish your input in this sacred prayer of the Ho'oponopono. Thank you for being with us and assisting us here today. First stage is, I'm sorry for what I have created, whatever I brought to me that created this situation. Now we're going to say the 4 lines. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. Last one. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. Please forgive me for not knowing all of this that created this situation. I cleanse, purify, and release this situation now in love. Thank you. Powerful. It's nice energy. How's everyone?
This feels very intentional.
Very powerful prayer. I have so many instances. I had an incident on the 401 when my car died. And I was on the expressway. You can't get out. And I'm thinking, oh boy, does it, this is not good, right? No lights. You turn the key, and there's no lights on my dash. Okay, calm down, Danny. I'm thinking tow truck. I'm thinking, how am I going to get home to Peterborough? And all this is going, okay, calm down. Let's say a little prayer. I said a little prayer, and they gave me the vision of Ho'oponopono. And okay, you want me to say the Ho'oponopono for my car? I always listen to my messages. So as I'm finishing up the Ho'oponopono, I get this vision of me turning the key and it goes vroom. So I finish the prayer and I go, okay, guys, vroom. The prayer started my car. For my car.
Oh.
Who would have thought doing that for your car?
Wow.
Anyway, so I have proof that this is such a powerful prayer. Very powerful prayer. And it's easy to say. And it's all about, saying we're sorry and being thankful for Spirit and God helping us and assisting us, right? And sending out that love. Such a powerful prayer. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it'll be on the, what do you call that, Lucie? Not translation.
The chat.
Transcript.
Yeah, the transcript. So at the video, when you're watching the video or when you get the replay, below the video, you click more and then choose transcript. And then you'll see, and I think I'm going to try and do that where I can just copy and paste it so you can see at what time.
Yeah. Where it'll be all in text so you can see exactly what I said.
So the
method I gave you was a special method. Adding on that first section in the middle 2 sections that's not in the normal prayer. I found that it sort of supercharges the prayer. It started my car.
No, and one day I was doing it maybe a year ago. I was walking down the sidewalk and all of a sudden it hit me too to say the Ho'oponopono prayer around my finances. Because who I was back in my past that created the mess, you know, wasn't who I was today, but I was still carrying. So I just forgave myself from back then. And then, you know, just asked for forgiveness. And I got so emotional. There I am by myself walking down the sidewalk doing this prayer on my finances. And I'm
Good
like,
for you.
I'm freaking crying. But yeah, it's powerful.
It is a powerful prayer.
Or what was that one about the young man that you were driving with and he had some
Oh
stuff
my
around his
God.
mother?
Do you want me to tell that story?
Yeah. And then we'll
I
close
was
it up.
with a friend, and we were traveling in the States. And so our son was still home, and his career fell apart. He was jobless, and he was just a young man, like 20. He was very upset that his whole future came crashing down. All his hopes and dreams of being a professional baseball player were just shot right down. And so he was very angry and bitter about it. And he would text his mother at least 3 times a day. And it'd be all his anger was thrown at his mother. You know, my life sucks because of you, Mom. You know, you're at the bottom of this. This is why my life has gone crazy. And then another text, and he would, say, I hate you, Mom. Like there was a lot of anger aimed at the mother. And even one of the last ones we saw was, I wish you were dead, Mom. He was really nasty texts to his mother. This went on for over 2 days. And I said to her, you know what? I just learned this new way of doing the Ho'oponopono. Let's do it together. Unbelievable what happened. Unbelievable. So we said the prayer to send healing to the son. 3 hours later, she gets a text. Complete turnaround. He used 3 of the lines from the Ho'oponopono. He first said, I'm sorry, Mom, for being angry at you and saying the things I did. Please forgive me, Mom, for anything I may have hurt you. And then at the end, he said, I love you, Mom. Complete metamorphosis in 3 hours. 3 hours. And what was so incredible, he used 3 of the lines from the Ho'oponopono. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I am a huge believer of this prayer.
If you look up the history of it, it is very powerful.
It is. And it's like, and you said, Lucie, that there's the word forgiveness in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, just forgive. Because who you are today, you're not your past. So your past created, and you're still reacting, and it's all coming from the past that you forgot that you're not that person anymore, but you're still acting like that person. It's like, like let it go already. You're not that person anymore.
Yeah, but even if you're not that, it's not that, it's that you are carrying the guilt of that person. Even though you know that you're not, there's shame. The shame and the guilt is what's coming. I think.
Right. But it's not who you are. The shame and the guilt is from the past, right?
Of course. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's the shame and the guilt that comes forward because you're not the same person. Of course not. We're not. We're evolving minute by minute. We weren't who we were yesterday.
Right. Yeah. So it's just forgive yourself. It's like, wow, like easy does it there, girl.
Forgive yourself. I mean, say the prayer for yourself, for your own healing, your emotional healing, your physical healing. Say the prayer for yourself. It is so powerful. So powerful.
Danny, that story, what you told us about that woman and her son, did it happen in 3 hours because you did it with her? You did this prayer with her? If I'm going to do it toward my daughter, it's also going to happen?
Good question.
Let us know how it works out.
By all means.
Might take you sooner.
Yes. Just a suggestion to you, Tatiana. If you want to do it together, you and I can give you my phone number.
Oh,
And if you want to do it together, we'll have the two energies together and we'll supercharge it if you want to do
nice.
Yes, I want to do that.
that. Okay. How do I get my phone number to you?
In the
I can
chat.
I can send it out.
Oh,
Yeah, in the chat too. You can do the
Okay.
chat. Yeah, I could send it out.
Okay.
So with
Let's do
that, what a powerful call once again. So I appreciate
Mhm.
everybody. Danny, awesome job.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a joy. It's a
And
joy.
even if you didn't do anything, your presence is, thank you for being an awesome presence on the call.
All of
Because
you.
it's just as powerful.
Mhm.
And yeah, so next week we're going to be in summer solstice energy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Let's figure that one out. That should be
See the
exciting
wave
too.
coming.
Maybe we should all do what Tia does, have a glass of wine next week.
Yeah, let's bring our wine. We got a riptide
I
coming.
don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, let's check in with Tia. Tia, are we doing red wine or white?
Yeah, but Lucie, you got to tell them about the angels guiding me to the bus.
We did. I told him last on Monday.
Oh, are these all the same people?
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
the angels.
anyways, we've
See?
run out of time, so I want to keep it down to an hour and a half.
That's right.
So appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you want the transition or the
Transcript.
transcript,
Yeah.
just push more. This is Roxana teaching me. Push more and choose transcripts.
Yeah. It's there.
As a collective, we are all gonna make it there on one ship.
Yes, we are. And remember, you're limitless.
Yeah.
Every one of us, we're limitless.
Yeah. So keep it flowing.
Well, thank you everyone for showing up. This has been a wonderful night. I enjoyed this immensely.
Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you next
guys.
week.
See
Take
you.
it
Awesome.
easy.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.